All right, man, I was in the office, this week with a student, man, and we were just talking about, some mistakes they made, and they just broke out in tears. Let me tell you what I told them. I said, cry, let it burn, cry, get it out your system. I want you to be so hurt. I want you to be so disappointed with disappointments that you say enough is enough, like flat out. I can't take this no more. I can't take defeat no more. I can't take losing no more. I can't take lack no more. Aren't you tired of borrowing? Don't you want to lend? Aren't you tired of being the doggone end, the tail, the bottom?
Right. Mona J, what's your mission in radio? Like, what type of mark do you want to leave on the radio community?
My mission is just to bring that freeness to radio, bring that link that has been missing. I think nowadays there's no more marks to leave in radio because the greats have already left them. Now it's more of getting in here, getting into this business, and just dropping it down on them and moving away and picking something else up. That's just my mark. That's how I feel. I don't have a mark to leave because the women who I look up to have already left that. And it's like, what can you possibly do to top it?
Right.
Just be yourself, be free about it, and love what you do. That's it.
So let's go back. What encouraged you to become a radio personality?
It's not what. It's really not what. Everybody asks me this. It's not what encouraged me. It's who. Greg Sampson, who was my program director, my freshman and throughout my junior year before he passed, he encouraged me to do radio. He taught me things that I really couldn't find in a book. And and for that, I'm grateful and I'm honored. And everything I do up to this point, up until then, until now, I do it in the strength of him and what he would think of it, So that's my encouragement. That was my encouragement, and it still hurts to this day to be at a loss and he's not here.
Yeah, I can only imagine. You speak very passionately about radio. What is your definition of passion?
Passion is having heart. Yeah. It's having heart when you don't feel like, when you feel like you are down at the bottom, and you don't have no more energy. The passion to know that you can still go another day, and people still love you no matter what. That's my passion. My passion is outspoken. I don't allow anyone to tell me what I feel. My philosophy is my philosophy, and if I'm winning off my philosophy, then my passion is gonna speak for itself. I don't, that's my passion. I'm a strong person as far as passion goes.
Well, who do you want to empower? You're clearly not a selfish person. So who do you want to help, and what are you doing now to help these people?
Well, I'll start by saying what am I doing now. I've started a company 3 years ago that is being pushed now out, Radio Inc. Media Services, along with the helping hand, my director of media and promotions, Derek Baker. I am the founder, so that's my child, and that's my, encouragement to young women in exact to say that the sky's the limit, and you just don't have to be in college to do it. We have national marketing now, so it's just like, that's my encouragement to them, is get it on your own. Don't have anyone give it to you. I failed 3-4 times and managed to bring myself back up through everything. I believe faith is one of the things that keeps me grounded. So, but I really did other things as far as street team goes. I did that along with a very strong, good team that backed me for it. We encouraged everyone and to do it. So it's just like, my encouragement is do business the right way and you can't go wrong.
Wow. So you said you have your business. So you guys empower young women? Or is that what
I won't necessarily say young women. I will say we empower anybody who has a dream, who has goals they want to do in life, who feel like I can't do that because I don't have the money. Trust me when I tell you, 3 years in the making, I was broke. Radio Inc. was mine, but it was just like, what do I have to show for it? And all I had to show for it was my product, which was what I produced for my clients, which is what I could give to them as far as consultation, things like that. I didn't have any money, but I knew that off of me having a strong faith with myself and God and my whole craft, that pushes me to keep going, radioing, period.
Wow. So name some people you want to thank for getting you this far in your life and your career.
Oh my. First, I have to thank God. It's just that would be wrong for me to leave out. But my parents, my aunt, my family, and of course my teachers. My best teacher was Greg Sampson. Period. Yeah. You know, I get emotional a bit because it hurts. It just hurts to know that he can't be here to physically see everything, to know that he taught me so much and I applied it and he can't see it and he can't experience it. And it's just like, God, if I could just get him one time to just sit down with me and just laugh or yell at me about something, I feel better. But just know that he's in heaven, and along with my grandparents who have always supported me through everything, knowing that he's up there and he can see it from here, that's the best view. So
And that's where
I
your
always
faith
thank
comes
them.
into play.
Always. And I always have thanked my team, because I am nothing without my team. I always have thanked Cinnamon Brown, you know, for everything. My Sid has always had my best interest. You know, a lot of people who have sat back and did a lot for me when I didn't feel like I could do it, and they pushed me to the limit to just go get it. You know, Derek, Baker, everybody, just, it's a lot to name, but those are the most top ones right now that I know I think a lot about. And of course, you know, just anybody in general that was over there, you know, thank you. My consultant, you know, everybody, so.
So what was the most painful memory you have in relation to radio? And if you don't mind going into detail about that.
Ooh, painful. Other than losing Greg, I guess it was seeing the real dark side of radio and loyalty. That was to me, that was the hardest part to deal with, because I felt like if my loyalty is within the boundaries of this circle and I have given my everything and everybody around me has broken some type of loyalty to me, I feel like that hurts. That hurt me so bad. That's a part of radio that I hate. Like, it's like a ugh to me. It's like I don't like it. And it's happened to me. And it's sad, but, you know, that's the game, and I have to kind of charge it to it and kind of leave it where it's at.
So the dark side of radio deals with betrayal.
Betrayal, you know, it deals with, you know, it deals with a lot of hardships, because you really think people are not for self sometimes, but it's like that. And me, I'm not like that. I'm not that selfish. I don't see myself. I see everyone that can eat around me, you know. And when you have people who just want for self and don't really pay attention to everything, it hurts. Because I want to see everybody succeed and anything's possible.
So what motivates you to keep going on with radio despite the dark side? Like, what keeps you going?
The fact that the people love me. Yeah. The fact that the people, the listeners have never strayed from me or never, you know, said we don't like you anymore. They never have given me that. It's more of a, where you been, Mona? Like, what's going on? Like, well, I want to rock with Radio Ink, and it's that feeling. That's what motivates me, is when people just out of nowhere, I love your show. And I don't even know you, but you love my show and you know what it is. Like, people say it's people who speak to me. I have never seen them before, but when they speak, it's like, cool. The only thing they bring up is, I heard you on the radio. All right. And I speak back in the most respectful way as possible. So I love everybody.
Yeah, that's nice. So what's next for Mona J?
Ooh, what's next for Mona J? Graduation is next. But not only that, it's life is next. Because for 4 years, I've just been a college student. But after the 4 years, it's life. Yeah. And I get to live it to the fullest. Like, I get to really set in stone the promises that I have made to myself and my family and my business, my career. I put that above anything. Yeah. And, you know, that's Mona J, period.